This model is a secondary education tracks for successful students model utilizing MAP scores, Nebraska Career Connections, and weighted GPAs. The methodology behind this model is to establish an education plan or track for students, educators, and parents to implement and follow. The model establishes tracks for students to follow based on data and evaluations that measure aptitude and interest. The model process: the model takes the students entering the 9th grade and reviews their MAP scores, Nebraska Career Connections evaluations, and their weighted GPAs. The tracks are defined as 1A, which is a 4-year plus university track. 1B is a 2-year junior college, community college academic transfer track. Tracks 2A is a 2-year junior college, community college degree track, and track 2B is a workforce readiness track. MAP scores. MAPS is an academic process. It's a computerized adaptive achievement assessment tool. The difficulty of each question is based on how well the student answered the previous question. MAPS creates a personalized assessment, precisely measuring an individual student's process and growth. Nebraska Career Connections is an evaluation tool that provides educational and career planning resources based on a student's unique interests and skills. And of course, a weighted GPA is a GPA that factors in the difficulty of coursework as in conjunction with the overall grade. The scale used for a weighted GPA is 5.0. This is a reference guide for Nebraska Career Connections. Career Connections is broken up into the following categories: agriculture, food and natural resources, communication and information systems, skilled and technical sciences, health sciences, human services, and education, business, marketing, and management. To begin the model, the 9th grade student enters into the model at the end of their 8th grade year. Students who scored greater than a 200 average on their 8th grade MAPS assessment and have a GPA of 4.5 or greater is in track 1. Students who scored less than a 200 average on their MAPS and have a GPA of less than 3.5 enter track 2. This slide indicates the breakout from the tracks as in 1A. The GPA has to be greater than 4.5. To be in track 1B, your GPA is a 4.5 to 3.5. Students who enter into track 2A have a GPA less than 3.5 but greater than 2.5. And students who are in track 2B have a less than 2.5 GPA. This slide illustrates a midpoint evaluation piece that as their sophomore year, students' GPAs and MAP scores are reevaluated to see if a student should either maybe possibly move down the track from a 1 to a 2 or move up from a 2 to a 1. This slide indicates the end results. An end result for a track 1A student would be that they are enrolled in a 4-year university program. Track 1B student would be enrolled in a 2-year junior college or community college academic transfer program. An academic transfer program allows the student to take 2 years of general ed coursework at a community college and then transfer to the university system and be enrolled at junior status. Track 2A is where the student would have the outcome of being enrolled in a 2-year junior college or community college degree program. And of course, the 2B end result would be that the student is ready to enter the workforce. The additional impact model that this slide demonstrates is regarding faculty distribution with track 1A and 2A faculty. 1A faculty, again, would teach the honors classes in a 4-year 4-course situation. No additional costs would be attributed to this track. There'd be some reallocation possibly of teaching preps, but no necessary additional costs. Track 2 would also teachers would be doing some mainstream core classes and workforce development classes and vocational educational classes. There really is no need for additional staffing, but maybe some additional professional development for the staff. And this track would also utilize the SPED faculty in most districts to work with the 2B students through the transition program. In conclusion, the data necessary to run this simulation is currently unavailable because of FERPA restrictions, but consequently this is an unproven model, but it has been reviewed by faculty at the secondary level, and a consensus has been reached at this juncture that appears to be specific indicators there would be no specific indicators that would not allow this model to be successful.